The interesting Chinese characters. How Chinese characters being created. I bet you have learned many Chinese characters. However, by learning the methods of creating characters will help you study fresh and enjoy learning interesting subjects. In other words, do you know how these films are created and developed into characters written by us today? It will inspire you to discover more of the essence of the Chinese culture. The legend and discovery of the Chinese character. In the 25th year of the Guangxu of Qing Dynasty, 1899 AD, one scholar, Liu found tortoise shells with inscriptions on them in the shop of traditional Chinese medicines in Beijing. Through rumor, he learned that the shells were used as medicine and excavated them from Anyang country of Henan province. At once, Liu gathered a group of scholars to study and investigate. The results proved that the characters on the shells were used more than 3,000 years ago during the Yinxu dynasty. Because the characters were engraved on the tortoise shells, they were called inscriptions on bones or tortoise shells, or oracle. However, inscriptions on bones or tortoise shells just were found the earliest characters at present. As for the origin of Chinese characters, they had to look for the answers from the ancient scribes. It was rumored that Chinese characters were created by government officials of Huangti named Kang Jie, but there was no scientific foundation. We only knew there were no characters in the ancient times, and mankind used the methods of the knots to write down the things. However, day after day, the method of such ways still often let people forget their meanings. Later, mankind found different about the footprint of every kind of wild animal. Then they drew pictures by simple lines according to the characteristics of the natural existences on Earth. These characters or pictures turned into present style slowly through the constant evolution. Now we will have some examples for you, and we are going to show the character change through time one by one. We will talk about the four basic methods of creating Chinese characters: pictograms, simple indicatives, compound indicatives, and phonosemantic compound characters. Pictograms. The character fish was created according to character of the tail of the fish. It totally looks like the shape of the tail of the fish in the beginning, and afterward it is simplified into 4 points to express the tail of the fish. The moon has the change of wax and wane, and the wane is more than the wax. Then the ancients create this character, the moon, according to the form of the wane of the moon. Perhaps many characters of pictograms are very different from the characters used now because it must pass through such a long time to evolve from pictures to easy writing and memory the shapes of characters. For example, an elephant, it is dominated by the sign of a long tubular nose. Another example, mouse, the top part of it is the shape of the tooth. There are feet and tails of the mouse on the underneath part of it. There, does it represent the characteristics of sharp teeth and mouth and long tails vividly? Next we see the character tiger. A violent tiger which opens its big mouth is the head of the tiger on the top part of it. The strong feet of the tiger on the underneath part of it. The character horse. It is genuine the character of pictograms, where are the crest, figure, tail, and 4 limbs of the horse. The character of bird is drawn according to the profile of bird, so it has 1 eye and 1 foot only. The character crow is a similar character with bird. Because the feathers of the crow are all black, we cannot see their black eyes clearly in the far distance. Thus the short dash representing the eyeball is omitted. Now please tell me which one is the character of the bird. Which one is the character of the crow? If you look at the character of wood, the branches are on the top of the tree and the trunk of the tree on the underneath part of it. We can know our ancestors emphasized the concept that the roots are the most important part of a tree. The characters of field, the ground can be cultivated and is divided into squares. Don't you think it is very realistically? The character of fruit, it looks like the combined character of field and wood, but it has no relations with the character of field. The character of fruit is like the fruit of trees on the top part of it, and the cross-stress of the whole of the middle part of it. In the same manner, the character of mulberry, silkworms take leaves that grow in trees. The character, it represents the leaves of mulberry. The ancient used three to be many, so it uses 3 leaves to present luxuriant leaves. Next, we will look for the character of melon. It shows the melon vines and the fruit surrounded by the vines. The character claw, which is like the character of melon. This is developed from stretching out the hand to catch something or the claws of animals. Would you be able to distinguish from the characters of melon and claw now? The character of melon has the melon vines, and there are fruits under the melon vines, while the character of claw only has the 3 fingers. The character of female is also one character of the pictograms. It shows a woman's hand crossed in a bashful and shy appearance. The character of mother is also character of the pictogram. It is developed from the woman's physical body parts, but it especially emphasizes the breaks used to feed infants. Therefore, it adds 2 points in the middle. The character foot, it is combined the muscle of human calf and toes. The character mouth on the top part is the muscle of calf originally, and the character ceases on the underneath part are toes. Do you know the character hand? It is simplified by 5 fingers. The character of ear, it is also developed from the form of ears. Besides, we can use the character mouth to represent the clogging space, such as a well, a sack, and a booklet of registered residents. A lot of people do not know the character of middle. There is also a character of pictograms. It is developed from the form of the ancient flag. Afterwards, it is used to express the position like the midpoint. How interesting the Chinese characters were created by the ancients. This is a symbolic form of a carriage, and this is our writing style now. Car. We had mentioned the character field before. The rice plant cultivated in the field is unshelled to be the character. Rice. The satisfied grain link from side to side and head to foot for convenience in writing and turn into the shape of character now. It does not have any relation with the character 10. The ancient wrote the characters on slices of bamboo slips before paper is invented. If you pronounce with the South Fujian province language, Tei, which is the meaning of a book. The last character I want to introduce is rain. It looks like water drops descending slowly from clouds. The top part, 1, represents the heaven, the cave shape represents the cloud, and raindrop like dots represent the water drops. Do you widen your horizon? The character a large river, it means many water paths to combine a large river. The character water, the zigzag line in the center depicts a water path, and dots indicate water particles, and then the water drops were standardized into 2 each side.